morning, and I am currently wearing my latte head wrap. I believe that's what she put it on there. By Lacey of the Hooked on Owls podcast. She gifted this to me when I sent her a owl mitten pattern. I saw it and I thought of her and I was like, I have to send this to her because she would die. And she loved it. And then I was telling her how I really liked her head wrap, and you know, we were just talking about the podcast and our Vlogtober stuff, and I told her how much I liked her head wrap, and she was like, she sent it to me as a gift in return. So I was super happy about that. And I made one last night because I was like, you know what, all these projects that I have going are like big projects, and I was like, I just want to do something quick, a quick project to say that I got something done. Because everything that I'm looking at that I want to start. What? Yeah, so as I was getting dressed and putting makeup on to take a picture of the head wrap, Colin decided he was going to grab one of my lipsticks without me realizing it. Sorry, it's like the glare was really bugging me. And there's like a hair. He grabbed one of my lipsticks without knowing, and he had it all over everywhere. And Emma just told me that he put it on the wall, so I have a wall to clean now. I am feeling a bit better today. Still a little achy. Like, Nick texted me this morning asking, like, oh, how are you feeling? And I was like, I feel achy in the bones. Like, my bones hurt. And he's like, you're such an old lady. And I was like, I know, I'm broken. But yeah, I actually really like this head wrap. I didn't make it, like, super tight. It's, like, loose fitting. And my problem is a lot of the times when I make head wraps, they end up being, like, they're supposed to be tight, right? Like, where there's some stretch. Like, obviously, you can see this one is, like, really loose. But the problem is when I make them according to size, I don't know if I just have a massive head or it's how I wear them. Like, I wear them all the way down to my neck and then up, which is, like, the widest part of your head. They end up being too tight, and then they just, like, slip back over time. So I ended up adding some stitches to make it a little wider. Because, one, my crocheting tension is way tighter than Lacey's. So I ended up having to add more anyways, because I really did not want to gauge swatch. I hate it. What? Okay, I'll come in a minute. I know, there's a mess. So yeah, that's what I did last night. We ended up having chicken pot pies for dinner because I was like, I do not want to cook. So I bought those, and I don't know why, because they were not on my list, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get them, and they came in handy. So I just popped those in the oven for about an hour, and we ended up eating, and everybody liked them, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so I am feeling better, but not 100%, but better.
Mommy?
Yes?
Come here.
I will look in a minute, okay? So I don't know what else is going to be filmed today. I don't know. So I decided that it seemed perfectly fitting that I work on my Halloween socks that I am starting.
I want Halloween socks.
You want Halloween socks? We just bought you some, but I'm making some.
I want some like yours. Which one are you making?
These ones. So I'm actually using the yarn I got from Bad Wolf Girl Studios. See? The Halloween color.
I want Halloween color.
Okay, Emma. We are watching Hocus Pocus right now. And my Halloween socks are in my Hocus Pocus bag by Lila Style. And I actually had these toes started before.
I want to see them.
Can you just shh for a second? I started these, and every time I've made socks, I've noticed that the toes were very shallow, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. I was like, what the heck? every time I see someone's socks, their toes were a lot deeper than mine. Mine were super, like, my toe was about half an inch to an inch worth of my sock. And I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, they should be longer. Well, I was watching the Woolen Homestead, and they were talking about, oh yeah, they were talking about the afterthought heel and how that you do it just like toes, where you increase one row and do a normal knit row. And I was like, well, that's what I've been doing wrong. I was increasing every row, so they ended up being like
Mom,
super shallow. Yeah.
where's Max at? In here.
He's right there. So yeah, I'm going to probably put on a little video of me knitting my socks. Who's who? The blonde girl? That's Allison. But anyways, I will probably put on a little video of me knitting it. So yeah.